I started with the idea of discovery, small visual markers in fragments, books, and rocks. I'm making connections with the unconnectable through time. My life as a collector, like most artists, spills into the work and sets up dialogues. For me, it is the named and the found that speak and come together in the work. Within the 8 new pieces built for the show, there are countless elements that are all connected in one way or another. The work evolved organically and found different expressions telling a story of my lifelong encounters with nature and the built environment, which includes the printed volume and related objects. The concept of location dislocation began while exploring remote landscapes and embedding found books into environments that started a dialogue between man and nature, including burying the volumes to be dug up months later, enduring the elements and the occasional curious bear. I wanted people to experience those remote installations in a very analog way, where they have to physically position themselves and look into the containers, the entire structure being a receiver of the images. In 2007, I was given the opportunity to do an installation in a friend's teardown house, so I gathered all found books and materials, creating my first embedded book installation, which became a catalyst for Atlas and related projects. Everything had to be carefully planned out at scale, and my process involves hundreds of sketches before making each element. Sources include a recycling center for books, as well as my wife's extensive collection of pages and ephemera. The material language of the show includes close to 30 different types of material and found objects. The most influential artists for me are Joseph Beuys and Anselm Kiefer, here seeing their work in Berlin and San Francisco. Beuys' objects are remarkable, and Kiefer's sensibilities and his use of materials is unrivaled today. I continually return to them to listen and see what they have to say to me now. For the named and the found, I wanted people to be able to examine each object up close and take in the patterns, materiality, and dialogue each is having with the larger body of works. To lay out a language and a translation of my experiences of time and of place. The panels, called Architecture of Matter, show origins, formation, disruption, and symmetry. Things that go together is a confluence of small sculptures in dialogue. The most site-specific piece is Objects of Interest. Carefully chosen titles, encased in a white crust, archaeological specimens, suspended and viewable from outside the gallery, anchored by stones that become their own mini sculptures. In framework, I've documented barren landscapes, focused on man's destructive footprint and manipulations. And finally, Org Chart sums up my influences and connections.